Hello students, do you like to go to school? If you don't want to go to school, this poem is for you. Hello friends, I am Anjana Patel and my today's topic is the schoolboy. Here in this poem, which is written by William Black, the child don't want to go to school because he want to spend some time in nature. The season is summer and the nature is very blossom. So he want to be with nature. That is why he don't want to go to school. Going to school is very essential for a person. But here we have to be attached with the feelings of the boy. So let's get start the poem The Schoolboy. The Schoolboy is written by William Black, who was born in 1757 in London. He was English poet, painter and printmaker. He was very famous painter and he was very famous poetry maker also. Was died in 1827. So let's start our poem by the first stanza of the poem. I love to rise in summer morn. So here the child want to rise in summer morning, and whenever he want to rise or whenever he want to wake up in summer morning, when the birds sing on every tree. So I want to at that time when the bird is singing on every tree, it means that he want to enjoy the nature with the bird. The distant huntsman winds his horn. So you want to feel the hornings of the winds at the distant place. And the skylark sings with me. And he wants to accompany with the skylark. He want to sing with the skylark. Oh, what sweet company. And he want to be with the company of skylark. So here in this stanza, the boy want to be with nature in summer morning. What is that in second stanza? But to go to school in summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. But he has to go to school. He want to be with nature, but he has to go to school as his routine. So he feels that it drives all joy away. Under the cruel eye outworn. Outworn means here tired. So he feels very tired because he has to be under the strict observation of the cruel eye of the teacher. It means that he has to be under observation of the teacher. The little ones means here the child. The child spend the day in sighing and dismay. Dismay means here the sadness. So he has to be sad in the school because he has to be under the observation of the strict eyes of the teacher. So in first stanza he want to be with nature, and because of that he don't want to go to the school. Stanza number 3. Then at times I drooping sit. Drooping sit means sit bent due to tiredness. So he has to sit with the bent position in the school and spend many an anxious hour. Anxious means here the nervous. So he has to spend lots of the hours in nervousness at the school. Nor in my book can I take delight. He is not feeling any enjoyment in his books because his mind, his heart is in nature. Nor sit in learning's bower. Learning's bower means a garden. He want to sit in garden. He want to enjoy the nature. But here he has to sit in the classroom. Worn through with the dreary shower. Dreary shower means boring shower of the words by the teacher. So in the garden, he has some other shower. But in the classroom, he has to face the shower of the words by the teacher. So he has to bear that shower. He has to bend down. He has to be under the observation, under the shower of the words of the teacher. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? So here the boy is compare himself with a caged bird. So how can a bird that is born for joy? It means that the bird is born for the enjoyment only. So like that the boy is also born for the enjoyment. So whenever you are caging the bird, how the bird is feeling? The boy is feeling same in the school. How can a child when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing? So how can a child when fears annoy? So whenever some fears in himself, and because of that he is annoyed. But droop his teacher tender wing and forget his youthful spring. So whenever he is in the school, he feels that droop means bend, his tender wings. So he feels that his tender wing, his soft wing is bending down by the teacher and forget his youthful spring. And he is not interested in the spring because he has to take interest in the school, in his classroom, in his books. Oh father and mother, here the boy want to send some message. He want to say something to his parents that, oh father and mother, if birds are nipped. So once again the boy is comparing himself to a bud. So if the birds are nipped and blossoms blown away. So if you nip the bud, how the blossom will create? How the flower will be open? And if the tender plants are striped, agar tender plants are striped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay. So you have to take care of the plants whenever they are very tender. If you cut those plants, they will never be grown in a tree. How shall the summer arise in joy or the summer fruits appear? So if you stripe down the tender plants, how shall the summer arise in joy and summer fruits appear? So fruits will never appear if you cut down the plant. So like that way, if you cut down all the wishes of the child, all the enjoyment of the child, he will never be blossomed. Thank you.